Hey, Angela. All righty. Today is actually Q&A. So any kind of questions that people have. So while I'm kind of waiting for questions, I was going to remind people that today is the group clearing on Activate Your Money Magnetism. That should be really good. And then, yeah, so just a little info on that. I mean, when you understand that we actually do create our reality like 100%, when you get that, then you're more willing to go, well, if I create it, then how do I fix it? So if you look at your life, you can tell what your belief is in your subconscious by what you are experiencing in the world. Okay. So today, like tomorrow, later today, yeah, the money magnetism. Activate your money magnetism. So people have, lots of beliefs. I just did a major information. Hey there. Hey. So today's Q&A. So if you've got any questions, I'll give whatever answers I can. And, remember, I look at energy. I track the energy of things and, kind of that's what I do. So I was just talking about later today, we want to activate our money magnetism. But I was also saying how, the subconscious is what really creates our reality, and I know sometimes that's like hard to understand, but it's actually really true. So think about this. Whatever you got in your subconscious, okay, whatever belief is in there. Now, keep in mind, all these beliefs are from past lives, all the carryover. So if you did atrocities or you did hateful things, anything, you're going to have some kind of belief that, wow, I don't deserve. So, I mean, that's one of the biggest things I actually find in people is in their own subconscious, there's beliefs that they're bad, they've done something wrong, they should be punished, they don't deserve. So you guys think about it, So even if we don't even look at all the carryover, just think about what happens in the womb, okay? When you're in the womb and you're picking up your mother's energy, you're pulling she's coming into your energy field. And I'm just going to remind everyone, unless you have cleared your mother out of you intentionally, she's still in you. Okay. Unfortunate, but true. She is still in you. Okay. So you don't really want to have that. Okay. So here's one from Ria. How do we know how much percentage we are in our body? You guys, unfortunately, you can't know simply because, how do I explain this? Because it feels like you're here. It feels like you're in your body. Okay. So you guys, I'm just going to share this because this is absolutely true. Think about this. I've been doing clearing inner work since 1984. Okay. I've done all my own work. Just only a few people have actually done some clearing on me that actually was effective and powerful, life-changing. Not much, but so it was not this year, but last year, when I did a major unraveling with, remember I've talked, many of you have been around, okay? So remember I've talked about watching the movie Dumbo and using that so I could access some deep emotions. So it was during that time that I finally got really deep and found a major piece that had a belief that my dad didn't love me. Now, you guys remember, my dad left when I was young, little, 4. Then he died. So being able to see him, game over, never going to happen. Okay. But the unraveling of that completely changed me, guys. But what happened was, you guys, this is such a trip. So I'm telling you, honest to God, for real, I'm watching programs that I had seen before, and I'm like, whoa, I get it. I saw movies that I'd seen before. Oh, I wasn't in my body. So the point being, you can't really tell how much you're in your body. In fact, even tracking, like if I look at you, Ria, and go, how much is she in her body? Okay, so, oh, is she even halfway in? You're not even halfway in. Okay. But the thing is, you guys, if you keep doing your healing work, every time you do, you come deeper and deeper into your own self. Okay. So for you to be able to tell, like, I did not know I was not in my body until the clearing happened. I did a massive clearing. I did major, like, heartache, heartbreak, connect with my own, like, really young parts of myself that, that felt really unloved, whatever. So I connect with them. And when I talked to that part of me about my dad, he's never coming back. She accepted. When she accepted, everything changed. Okay. So you guys, this is why I actually started doing the shamanic journey with people. That's what we offer now, is a shamanic journey, to take you in, to help you learn how to do this on your own. Okay. So unfortunately, you can't really tell on your own, but I guarantee you almost no one's really fully in their body. Okay. But every time you get a piece, every time you unravel something, you come in deeper into yourself. Okay. All right. Yeah, Ria, you got to clean out your mother's energy. Yes, ML. Okay. You guys, I swear, I'm telling you, honest to God, for real. Okay. Think about this. I've been doing hands-on healing work since actually I was doing stuff in 84, but when I got paid, I started getting paid in 1986. So that's when I started claiming, okay, that's when I started. Okay. So I've worked with thousands, tens of thousands of people. It's true across the board. If you have not taken her energy out or had someone take her energy out, she is still in you, and you will be affected by your mama. It's sad, but true. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. The Dumbo movie. Yeah. Okay. Hang on. What? Okay. I'm constantly clearing. Oh, using the clearing dark force energies. It's super powerful, but the black magician keeps connecting to me even during the clearing. Could it be that he is more? No. Okay. Here's what's up. You're doing the clearings. You need to have someone actually help you. Meaning the group clearings are really good, people, but here's the thing. I'm not focusing on issues like this. Okay. I'm focusing on a group, and I'm doing the group energy clearing. Okay. So it's the same in you, same in me. So unless, I'm doing an actual focus on the, like, okay, you got some powerful being who's like a black magician, and, I'm not clearing that. Okay. So something like this, get a session. David and Michael both are heavy hitters in the black stuff, in the dark force stuff. Okay. Just so you know. Okay, what is this? What? Okay, I have a Telegram group with 200 psychotic patients. How can we bring them back into hemostasis? Most of them are pretty normal. Just pieces of them are stuck in parallel worlds of dark forces stuff. Okay, hang on. Let me look at this. How can I bring them back? Okay, so I don't know what kind of work you do, but if you've got a group of people, clearly you're working with group energy, okay? So you would actually have to clear out the energies of the dark force stuff that are in them. It doesn't matter where they're stuck, parallel worlds, it doesn't matter, okay? The key is clear all the dark force stuff out of everyone, okay? You can do it as a collective. You can call them all together. You can release agreements and contracts, bindings, oaths, vows, promises, allegiances that they have made, okay? You can do that. And then you have to clear out the dark forces energy, then you pull them back into their body. So it's kind of like a soul retrieval, okay? So it can be done. Like I said, I don't know what kind of work you do or how you work. So I can't really advise you based on what I don't know, okay? But yes, it can be done. And yeah, so you could really help. If they're not like totally, like you're saying, they're not like really bad, they're fairly normal. So this would not be that challenging to do, okay? So you could do it. What's talent lightning? Okay, he connects to me 24% to my conscience, sickness. Yeah. Yeah, Rhea, sweetie, I would just go get a clearing. Work with David. David, seriously, David or Michael, either one of them. Okay, so Sarah, I'm just going to text Margot, because if you send it to We Care, it should be there. Okay, so you're having the same issues. Okay. Sarah Martinez, Martin, easy. Okay, so I just sent a text to Margot, so she'll get the text. Okay, sorry guys. I am the group. Oh, wait a second. Sweetie, Icelandic Angel, are you with this group right here? The one that they're talking about with the 266 patients? Are you in that one? Okay, so does forgiveness or those that harmed us help, and how? Okay, does it forgiveness? Forgiveness isn't about anybody else. It's all about you. Okay, you're the one who has to live with the angst. You're the one who has to live with the trauma. So basically, for you, the forgiveness, here's what's true. Here's what's really true. Unravel the wounding, unravel the angst. You naturally, organically forgive. Okay. Again, it's not for helping anybody else. It's for you. It's always about you. You're the one you have to live with. You're the body you're in. You're the angst that you feel. You know, when we've got angst against people, we got hatred or, hurt against people, whatever, that we're feeling angst within our own selves. Everything's about you, people. Okay. It's all about you. You're the only one you feel. You're the one you live with. You're the one you know. It's all about you. Okay. So you want to be happy. So face yourself, come in and unravel. Okay. Forgiveness happens naturally, organically, when you unravel the pain that's causing you to have an issue with someone where you can't forgive, where they're doing things. Okay. So keep in mind, remember, everyone's co-creating their reality 100%. You got soul dancing happening all the time with everyone that you're connected with. Okay. You're getting activated all the time. These activations are happening through, you had a reaction. Someone says something, does something, looks at you, whatever. Okay. You have a reaction. That reaction is your doorway into your subconscious. If you stop doing the blame game and pointing the finger, even though you could be 100% right, you could win in court, who cares? You won't be happy? So use your reactions. Oh, you hurt me. You did this. Why? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I'm having a reaction. Oh, what's the feeling? Oh, it's a wounding inside of me. Heal that wounding. Reaction gone. Guaranteed. Okay. Okay, I'll just let it. Okay, hang on. What? Okay, what is this? Okay, is narcissism operating on this dark level, and is it necessary to clear to heal fully from these attachments? Okay, narcissism. It was not, well, I mean, okay, hang on. So when I look at the frequency of narcissism, okay, it's not so much around the dark energies, dark forces. Okay, so narcissism's happening because of wounding. Most of it's being carried over. Most narcissists have carry over from past lives or their severe trauma. Okay, so it's like the narcissism. It's a shock energy. There's fear energy, and there's a lot of static energy in the frequency of narcissism. Okay, so people aren't they're not connected to themselves. They're not connected to the heart. There's a lot of severe trauma. So again, it's not about the dark forces, people. It's a disconnect. It's a trauma. It's an angst that's happened in the subconscious. Okay. And truthfully, everyone is a little bit of a narcissist. You can't not be, okay, because we're living in the body. Okay. All we know is ourselves. All we feel is ourselves. Okay. So it's not a dark force thing, people. I actually feel there's much better than taking triggers as yes, good, Rhea. Rhea is just saying, you guys, she started taking the triggers as a path to healing. I have to share something. Back when I had the Renaissance Center, I closed it down in 2004, the end of 2004. Okay. 13 years. I did all these programs. Okay. So when I did the Know Thyself, which is teaching about reactions. Okay. I had a Know Thyself program. It was 2 years long back then, 1 week in a month. So people would come in person, blah, blah, blah. So it would take people, I'm telling you, it would take people over a year to finally understand the issue around reactions. They finally got it. Oh, I'm having a reaction. Oh, it's about me. Oh, it'll take me into the subconscious. Oh, don't worry about blaming. Bring it back. Oh, got it? Okay, so actually, for some people, it took 2 years. For other people, it absolutely took over a year. So I don't expect anybody to understand things until you've literally been practicing and finally it starts to anchor in. Okay, these are teachings. I give you teachings that are going to change your life, change how you see the world, but basically become more empowered within your own self and have the tools to wake up and get liberated. Okay. That's my commitment. Commit to everyone. Okay, hang on. What is the light moving that NASA identified? I don't know. I'm not aware. I'm not aware of any light that NASA identified. But let me just take a look. So you're saying that NASA has identified some kind of light. Yeah, I get a yes on that. Okay, so what is the light moving that? Okay, is that coming? Oh, okay, hang on. It's light. Okay, yeah. Okay. Whoa, fractals. I don't know how to explain it. There's fractals happening. There's lights. Yeah, there's something. It's not an alien thing. It's not an alien ship. There's something. I don't know how to describe it. People might can see it, but there's words for it. There's something with light that light does, and it reflects in different ways. And it creates actual light that you can actually see and track. Okay, but I'm not getting as an alien. No, it's not an alien vessel. So I'm not getting that. It's more like it's some kind of light that's been, because of other energies, think about this. You know how things like when you reflect off something and then that reflection can reflect off and do something like that. There's a word for it, but that's what's happening. Okay. Is a good one. Okay, Pri. Does energy transfer happen between sexual partners and energy entanglement, even from past life partners? Yes, absolutely. Okay, so everyone's got Okay, here's how it works. Okay, so you're intimate with someone. Okay, you have this intimacy. Your bodies are connecting. You're merging. Okay, your energy comes inside of your partner. Your partner's energy comes inside of you. This is why sometimes when people have ended their relationship, they're years later, they're still questioning, oh, did I make the right decision? Oh, I still dream about this person. I'm still thinking about them. I'm still feeling some kind of feelings towards them. That's because your energies are still inside of each other. The moment you take the energies out, it's over. Okay. For example, one of my classes, I was in my training, the training that we teach, that Chris is teaching, the fundamentals, okay? In that training, I was teaching this many years ago, and there was a woman, and she had, she kept telling me, she was like, I just, I can't let go of my husband, even though we've been divorced for a couple of years. I can't have a relationship. So I used her as a demo. Okay. Find out they've made oaths and promises in a past life. So we cleared those up, and then we released each other's energy out of their bodies. It was over just like that. She was connected to someone else that next, like within days, and they got married. I actually performed their ceremony. So people, it's amazing. You have no idea how much you are affected by each other's energy. So yes, you have emotional connections. That's why anytime you end a relationship, make sure you pull all your energy out of that person and get their energy out of you. Otherwise, you'll be dreaming about them, thinking about them, whatever, indefinitely. Okay? Energy, emotional energy. It's emotional energy, people. You don't want it. Where time losses me and others. Vision of people being taken off planet. Okay, yeah. Okay, what is this? Okay, I don't know. Where time losses for me and others. Vision of people being taken off planet unconsciously, changed or cloning. Ah, yeah, I can see it. Yeah, yeah. There are things happening that aren't cool. Yes, people are being taken off planet. Are they being cloned? It's not so much cloning. Yeah. What are they doing? Oh, okay. So just so you know, okay, so what's happening is there's many people that have been being tracked for lifetimes by aliens. I know this sounds weird, you guys. I hear myself going, oh, yeah, right. So those people for lifetimes have been being tracked. Lifetimes, lifetime. Okay, so those same people, they're still being tracked. They're still being taken. They're still being implanted, and some of them are being taken off planet. But they're not cloning. They're doing whatever, implanting, shifting, changing, frequent, whatever they're doing in that particular soul. I thought the soul of that body. Wait, how's I say the body? Wait, yeah, the body. Sorry, guys. So, and then then the body dies, and then they've implanted all these things, setting it up for the next incarnation. So people, there's all kinds of things happening that people don't know about. Okay. And no one's going to tell you about these things, but our government does know that these things are happening, and our military and our government are absolutely connected to a particular species of aliens that are not the good guys. They're the bad guys. Not cool. Anyway, there's more. Doesn't matter. Okay. Light refraction. Yes, that's what it looks like. That's kind of what I'm getting. Okay, hang on. People are tracked by yes. Okay, so you got all the people. So let's go back to the people that have been being tracked for lifetimes. They're implanted. Okay, so those they're energy. So the body dies, the soul leaves the body. The soul is carrying the frequencies in its consciousness of all these implants, all these things, and then when the body comes in and incarnates, those energies get anchored in to the physical body, the physicality of the soul in that physical body. Okay. Then they just pick up right where they left off. Now they're tracking that person again. Okay. Yes. Okay. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Okay, so Sarah's asking for a possible GEC idea. Okay, do you think a special clearing addressing all the political stress we are under, like you did for COVID, special clearing, they are hurting many people, many scary things. Yeah, so the COVID was one thing, okay, people. That was one topic. That's one topic, okay. So the political stuff is so here's another thing that you need to understand. There's a divine plan unfolding in everyone's life. We are all a part of it, okay. Think about this. We are in the new paradigm. So as we're moving into the energies releasing of that old paradigm, which is all the old ways, which is greed and hatred and victimization and power over and all the things that are getting revealed right now. This is what the journey looks like, people. What's happening, even though it's horrendous and it's horrors and it's traumas, it's still about exposure, and things are being exposed, revealed. This shit's been going on for over at least 100 years, okay? Now it's finally getting exposed and revealed. It is through the exposure and the revealing that the peoples are realizing and seeing what's really going on here. And then what happens is there's enough people coming together that are saying no, okay? But this is the great battle of the light and dark, and we are in the midst of it, people, okay? So I can't unravel all of the political things that are happening, in the powers that in the beings, peoples that have powers, okay? It's not going to happen. That's not the divine plan. What the divine plan is: reveal, expose, and then things crumble and fall away. Okay, so we are in the frequency, the new paradigm's happening. The light, the high vibrational light of that new paradigm is affecting all of us. So you guys, I have YouTube channels. Every month I'm doing an energy update for that month. You might want to find those because, for August, I'm explaining everything. We'll have one coming up in September. Me and Oceana will be together doing that. But we're given information that will help you navigate these really hard times, okay? And here's the thing. People, if you do your inner work, you're not affected by the energy frequencies and what's happening in the world. You are in the world, but you are not of the world, okay? And when you're no longer of the world, you are navigating and living life in a completely different consciousness, okay? So people, what's happening is part of the plan unfolding. The exposure is the exposure. And this is what it looks like, unfortunately, but this is what it looks like, okay? Ooh, that's friggin' intense. That's friggin' intense. One of my ex-boyfriend was taken. They thought by sending another lookalike they would fool me. Fuck, that's messed up. That's messed up. Sorry, it's just messed up. But you guys, I know it just sounds like, I have to tell you guys, it's like sometimes I hear people talking like I do, and I'm thinking, these people are so out there. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And then here I am talking like they do, Okay. Okay, Rhea, hang on. I don't think I understand what you mean. How to release dead people in lineage to source creator. Okay. I think what you mean, Rhea, I think what you're asking is, how do you release dead people in your lineage, right? Like families, members, that type of thing, I think. Okay. So again, it's just put your white flame up. Call that white flame in. Release agreements and contracts, okay? That any agreements and contracts you're holding in your subconscious, ask for them to come out. And then any energies that are in you, you can ask as well, to be gone. But I think you might be asking other people dead in your lineage. I don't think I quite understand what you're asking. But basically it's still the same, it's all the same. Doesn't matter if it's in dead people, release the dead people in lineage, all of that. It doesn't matter. It's still the same. You're still releasing agreements and contracts. You're still sending energies up into the light. Pretty much the same. How do we stop choosing lack? It seems that it has been drummed into us. Well, it's beliefs, people. It's all beliefs. You have all these beliefs, okay? So unravel your beliefs, okay? You change your belief around lack. People, everything is in the subconscious. You are creating from your subconscious. Okay. Look at your life. What are you experiencing? Are you living in lack? Are you living in fear? What are you living? That will show you there's a belief in there. Okay. So if you're always worried about money, never having enough money, you've got beliefs around money. Okay. So, you know, you can get group clearings when, you know, when you bring whatever issues you're experiencing to the table in your session, then the accelerator or myself will track it and unravel it. So if you're saying, okay, I got lack, oh, then let's find out where that's coming from. People, it's an unraveling. Okay, unraveling. It's an unraveling of your emotional angst, your emotional issues, your emotional wounding, misperceptions, beliefs, conclusions, all carried over from past lives. Okay, we all do it. We all have it, but we didn't have anybody teaching us that we create our reality 100%. And how do we create what we want from our subconscious? Okay, this is what I'm teaching. I teach it. Okay. I woke up, I found it, discovered it, realized it, but so now I teach it. But not everybody knows these things, you guys. It's unfortunate, but it's just true. So, Laura, it's about unraveling, sweetie. It's the unraveling, it's the healing, because there are so many misperceptions. Like when I look into your subconscious, you have a lot of beliefs in there. There's a lot of darker energy frequencies in there. Okay, so yeah, you got all this energy. Well, hang on. What was that? Hang on. What was that? Hang on. Something with money. You got trauma. There's trauma. You have a past life mega trauma. Whoa, what'd they do? Okay, you had something with money. Okay, they hurt you, harmed you. Did they? Yeah, attacked, revenge. They wanted to hurt you because you had wealth. Okay, so you've got it anchored in. It's not safe. So you got this trauma in there. So there's no way you're going to let money come in till you clear that trauma. Okay, just letting you know. Yeah. If everything is according to divine will, then aliens trapping souls. Yeah, people. Think about this. You are a soul evolving. How do you know things? How do you learn? Through direct experience. Your soul agrees to crazy things that our conscious mind would say, no way in hell would I ever agree to that. But you do. Why? So that you know yourself in that experience. As a soul, you don't care about traumas and shocks and crisis and great suffering. The soul isn't in that kind of suffering. It's the human that's in that suffering. Okay. But the soul, by knowing itself, by being in a body, while it's going through this, the soul's in the body going through these emotions. That's how it knows itself. Once it does, it doesn't need to keep doing it. Okay. So it gets that lesson, moves on to the next piece, next lesson. Okay. So your soul is evolving. It's evolving and waking up. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Spirited woman. Look at this. Yeah. No wonder. Okay. People, I'm telling you, everything's in your subconscious, people. Everything. Okay. I don't care what the issue is. There's something in your subconscious. Okay. Find out what that is. Clear it, heal it. Your life changes. I'm telling you, honest to God, for real, it changes. I'm living proof, you guys. I was like shattered, broken. I couldn't even function. Okay. I killed myself at 8 years old, wanted to die at 8, killing myself at 8 years old. Come on. I was severely traumatized. Okay. So it took years and years and years, but it's taken me all these years to be where I'm at right now. But it's like I've learned, of course. Okay. Here, what is this? Oh, we're a little bit. Okay. Just curious. I know you from previous? Oh, yeah. Everybody here, every one of you here is soul family. We all know each other. Every one of you, we know each other. Every one of you. We're in the soul family, people. Okay. All right. I got to go. So we got, what is our group clearing today? Activate your money magnetism. Okay, so people, you want money. I'll be going into your subconscious, clearing out your beliefs, conclusions, some of your traumas. Okay, so you might want to be present at the clearing today around money. I'm activating your money magnetism. All right, everyone, thanks for being here. See you next time.